not all who wander are lost. And of course, that line comes from J.R.R. Tolkien, from what's known as the Riddle of Strider in The Lord of the Rings. Now, the full verse goes like this: all that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. From the ashes a fire shall be woken, a light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken, the crownless again shall be king. Now that poem refers to the character of Aragorn, a man who to the outside world looked like a wanderer. He was a ranger, a drifter, someone who most people thought hadn't got a clear place in the world. But those who understood the deeper story knew something different. He wasn't lost, he was becoming. Wandering in and of itself isn't failure. And that made me reflect on something, because in my life, and sometimes in all our lives, it's very easy to look backwards and say, I wish that hadn't happened, I wish I'd chosen differently, I wish that chapter of my life had unfolded in another way. And if I'm being completely honest with you, there are things in my own life that, in the cold light of day, I once would have wished had happened differently. But recently I've started to really think about that in a different way, because perhaps there is in fact another way of looking at those moments. Perhaps everything that has happened to us carries not failure but information. And if we apply that lesson correctly, then in fact nothing has been wasted. And as someone who spends a fair bit of time around motorcycles and riders, that's something that we would often say it's the journey, not the destination. We know that a straight road might get you somewhere quickly, but ask any rider what they prefer, and they'll tell you straight away, we prefer corners to straight lines, because it's in the corners where the skill develops, where balance matters, where awareness and control really kicks in, where you learn to control yourself and the machine.